Have you ever felt like a small boat caught in an endless storm, struggling to stay afloat as the waves of life crash down on you? We live in a world that constantly demands our attention, pulling us in 1,000 directions at once, leaving us exhausted and drained of energy. We strive to please bosses, family, and strangers on social media, seeking a validation that never seems to be enough to fill the inner void. This constant need for approval has become an invisible prison, a set of shackles that quietly restrict your freedom and dictate your every single move. It is time to stop running and ask yourself, where is the sanctuary for your soul? Where can you find a place of absolute peace? You are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but you were never meant to hold it all. It is time for a change. The key to your liberation lies in an ancient wisdom. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, once taught us a profound truth about our human existence. He taught that true happiness and freedom begin with understanding a simple distinction. There are things we can control, and there are things we cannot. On one side, there is the chaos of the world, the weather, the opinions of others, and the inevitable past. These are things beyond our reach. On the other side is the only thing that truly belongs to you: your thoughts, your choices, your intentions, and your own deliberate actions today. Tragedy occurs when we waste our precious energy trying to change what is outside our power. We fight against shadows that we cannot even touch. Think of the opinions of others or the turns of fate as ripples on a pond. They move, they shift, but they are not the water. Your task is not to stop the ripples from forming, but to remain like the depths of the water, unaffected by the surface's temporary agitation. To master your mind is to hold the rudder of your own ship firmly, regardless of how high the waves outside might choose to climb. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you finally find the strength to master the only thing that matters: your own internal state. Building a fortress for your mind does not mean hiding from the world. It means creating a filter of reason that protects your inner peace. The world will always be full of noise. Markets will crash, opinions will clash, and the social fabric around us will often seem to tear. People will judge you, criticize you, and project their own insecurities onto your life. These are the storms that batter the walls of your fort. Instead of reacting impulsively to every provocation, practice the art of observation. See the event for what it is, without adding your own judgment. When an insult comes your way, pause. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, then let it pass. By refusing to engage with external negativity, you strip it of its power over you. Silence becomes your most potent and effective weapon of self-mastery. You are the gatekeeper of your own soul. You decide which thoughts are allowed to enter and which must remain outside the heavy fortress walls. Inside these walls, there is a space that no one else can touch. This is the realm of your character, where your true strength resides. Stoicism is not about being cold or emotionless. It is about being unshakable. It is about finding a center that remains calm in every storm. You move through the world, but you are no longer of the world's chaos. You carry your own atmosphere of tranquility wherever you go. Like the bird in the gale, you use the resistance of the world to find your own lift. Challenges are merely opportunities to practice your virtue. Your principles are your compass. When the world loses its way, you stay the course, anchored by the values you have chosen to uphold. Every time you choose not to be offended, you are carving away the excess. You are refining the masterpiece of your own resilient character. The strength of your mind is built in the quiet moments of reflection. It is nurtured by the discipline of your daily choices and thoughts. Define your boundary. Know where the world ends and where you begin. This clarity is the foundation of all mental and emotional health. From this height, the petty grievances of the day look like ants. They are too small to disturb the grandeur of a focused mind. Your breath is the bridge to your fortress. In times of stress, return to it. Let it remind you that you are here, now. Imagine your mind is like the great ocean. On the surface, the winds howl and the waves crash in a violent display of power. The surface is where the world lives. It is the place of headlines, trends, and the passing whims of the public's fickle and changing mind. But as you descend deeper into the water, the noise begins to fade. The chaos of the surface cannot penetrate the depths of the abyss. At a depth of a few hundred meters, there is only a profound and eternal silence. Here, the water is cool, still, and utterly peaceful. This is the depth your soul must inhabit. While the world screams above, you must cultivate a part of yourself that remains forever undisturbed. Nothing that happens on the surface can change the nature of the deep. No storm is large enough to stir the silt on the floor. When you find this depth within yourself, you become immune to the trivialities of life. You observe the storms, but you do not become them. Your inner light comes from this stillness. It is a light that doesn't flicker when the wind blows, because the wind cannot reach it here. Solitude is not loneliness. It is the discovery of this inner ocean. It is the realization that you are your own most reliable anchor. Every thought you release is like a bubble. Let them rise and go. Do not cling to them. Just watch them float away into the light. There is a hidden world of strength within you that is only visible when you are quiet enough to see it below the surface. Flexibility is part of your strength. You sway with the currents of life, but your roots are planted firmly in the bedrock of virtue. Even the tragedies of your past can become part of your landscape of peace. They are no longer hurts, they are merely part of your story. From the grit and pressure of the world, you have created something precious, a pearl of wisdom that only the deep can produce and hold. You are the deep ocean. The world can shake the surface, but it can never shake the core of who you truly are. Stoicism is not for the library, it is for the street. It is the practice of maintaining your peace in the middle of a crowd. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, reminded us that our happiness is forged in the furnace of our own private and very personal thoughts. When life throws a minor curveball, a spilled coffee, a missed train, see it as a test, a small opportunity to practice your inner absolute stillness. Instead of anger, choose patience. Instead of frustration, choose understanding. You are the architect of your own reactions to every single event. Discipline is the fuel of the fortress. It is the daily habit of choosing what is right over what is easy or what is impulsive. Every morning is a new chance to reinforce your walls. Wake up and decide that today you will only be a slave to your own reason. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your soul. Your power lies in the gap between the event and your response. True strength is gentle. The person who is at peace with themselves has no need to be loud, aggressive, or to dominate others. Seasons change, people come and go, but your character remains. It is the only thing you truly own in this life. Protect it. Forge your mind through the daily fires of life. Let every challenge make you harder to break and more refined in your core purpose. Look in the mirror and recognize the person who can endure anything. You have the tools, you have the fortress, you have the silence. The fortress of the mind is not built in a single day. It is a lifelong labor of love, built brick by brick with every choice. Don't let the world define who you are. Don't let the noise of the crowd drown out the quiet, steady whisper of your own reason. In this chaotic world, what is the one habit or attitude you need to practice most right now? What can you let go of today? Whether it is discipline, silence, or the wisdom to let go, start small. One choice, one breath, one moment at a time. Share your journey with us. What Stoic principle helps you find your center when the world starts to feel like too much to handle? We are all travelers on this path toward self-mastery. Your struggle is our struggle, and your peace is a gift to the whole world. Remember that you are